Today is the day that we take on the Master. He is 2100 rated from America, and he's the strongest one of the trash talking bots. So we beat the other four pretty easily, 2-0 everyone, but I think that now is going to be a bit of a challenge because I'm not 2100 rated. So yeah, we're going to play the best game that we can. We're going to see how it goes. We're going to put it on random, so it doesn't matter which color we get. We're still going to try our best. Hopefully stay solid. I don't want to do trades with the bots at all. If it was a human, different story, but here, no thank you. And I just want to play as solidly as I can. So yeah, we're going to see what kind of trash talk he has. The other ones were quite creative, so we're going to see how he feels. I'm just going to stay very solid in the beginning, something that I'm very familiar with. Yeah, it's the Sicilian defense. I guess I'm going to play a bit odd, just because I don't want him to get into too much of his deep theory. I'd rather have the bot be thinking on its feet. I'm going to leave this open for now and just do some developing moves instead. His next thing that he's probably going to do is going to be pushing forward. That's kind of what I think is going to be happening. It's just I need to make a good choice in the opening. Yeah, I'm gonna get my bishop out. If he wants to push forward, it's fine. Yeah. Okay, we called it. So I know it's quite a thing not to bring your queen out early. So that was one option to defend that square. So to just move my queen. Other option to defend is like that. So moving my horse up. The only reason why I don't really want to move my horse up yet is because my bishop is going to be going that way, and I don't want the horse to be blocking. So yeah, it's a bit of a thing now. If I move my queen here, I am completely safe. There's nothing that's going to go on. I mean, he can slowly start trying to attack, but that's going to take a while. And I can always just make a space for my queen on, and if he can get it, that's kind of what I'm thinking, is just to take control of that square, not let him do anything. Okay, that's fine, he can hop in. It actually makes me a bit more comfortable that he is going there, because it gives me an option now to just slide out of the way and defend everything. So yeah, I have to say I'm overall pretty happy with where his horse went. Okay, now we're back in here. So I'm gonna take once, and we're gonna see he's gonna take back with the pawn. Alright. Okay. And now I'm already into a bit of a problem. Alright, so that's a check, and I get to save my piece, so it's not lost. I'm just worried that if I say check, well, there's nothing that he can do if I say check. He can offer a trade, but that's going to be forced. Right, so then I can just move my way sideways and down to keep defending here. That's also a bit of an issue, but it's fine because I'm just going to probably develop. Well, if this horse stays there, I can't develop. I think I know this opening a little better than you. I think you do as well. Yeah, my other options to let that bishop die are not very good. So I don't really want to let the bishop die at all. Okay. Well, we're gonna do it again. Check. We must plant this. Let me just go back and see. I can also slide sideways to say check again, and that will stop that inevitable check. So, but the problem with sliding sideways and saying check is I'm still leaving this pawn as an issue. So after whatever they do, I need to defend. So I must just remember that. Because yeah, that knight is an issue for me at the moment. I can't leave the bishop just standing there, so I should either take or I should say check. Alright, so if I take, he's of course going to take back with the queen, right? And now I've just given him a development to castle if he wanted to. Whereas if I go here and I say check, then he's got a choice between which three he would like to block with, and we go from there basically. And then from there we're going to have to take. So he technically can't really block with the queen, and that's still going to be an issue. Okay, so I think this is where we're going to go. We're going to say check. So okay, he's blocking with the bishop. My boy key is undefended, and this is a big issue, especially now because that's a very nice fork, and I'm not going to let the horse get that fork. So I don't have a choice in this matter. I suppose I could also move back here, but then he's of course just going to be pushing, and then I'm in the same issue. So yeah, that wouldn't have worked anyway. Okay. Could this just be the best move? And then I just defended with my king, and there's no castling this game, and I just play chess. Because yeah, I don't see anything else that's worthwhile. I mean, I could shift my queen up to defend, but then he's probably just going to say check, and then I can't castle anyways. So that was a waste of a move. At least yeah, I'm pinning something. Yeah. I think this is just the move. How stupid it looks, I think it's just the move. Okay, I'm not too worried about the double attack on it, because I can just move one up. This I must keep an eye on for later in the game. Okay, so I'm kind of thinking about either moving one up, which is kind of bad because I've got all my pawns in on white squares. And I'm thinking about this as well. It's just that's going to be an issue. So if I go here, then that is going to be a bit of an issue, because then he can just trade off his bishop for my horse. Well, he can't trade his bishop, so big brain. Yeah, I think I'm gonna develop a bit. I didn't want to put my horse there anyways. Let's check. It's a bit of an issue. So so if I block with my queen, he just takes me. That's a trash move. If I go over here, he's of course picking up the pawn. Alright. Okay, he's of course going to pick up the pawn, and then I can't move my queen back to defend the rook. So then he's going to just take my horse. So if I move over here, he's going to take, obviously. Then I need to move the rook sideways, which will essentially open it. So I don't think I'm too scared of that. Yeah, the only other issue with that is there's going to be a double attack on my horse, which is going to be standing there. So that also doesn't work so nicely. I can't just ignore it either. So the other thing I was thinking of is we could kind of armadillo. So I could go here and then there after he takes. And yeah, I'm giving up another pawn. But at least then I'm kind of gonna have the tempo in the game, and I can, you know, boot away the horse. So I think that's pretty much what we're gonna do. If he wants to trade, it's not an issue for me. I will trade. No trading. Okay. So I have the initiative now to kind of take the game further. Okay. So I think if I go like this and I try and beat the horse, right? He's gonna add some extra pressure. I'm gonna remove the queen, and then that's a blunder on his side basically. But yeah, he doesn't from here, you know, he could essentially then just take the horse, and then there's no discoveries on my king. So that will be a blunder on the bot's part. Otherwise, I can also just trade off the horse and call myself up in material, and then slide over, putting some pressure, and, you know, activate all my pieces. I think that might be my better option here. So it'll be take, and then I need to play some chess. I don't think I want to offer him the trade, and I also can't because I'm pinned. So that's not even an option. Okay. So I think I'm booting. We did work this out. So here, if he takes my horse, I just take his queen. He's got nothing to try and attack my queen. And this horse is kind of stuck. So he can't take, okay? Because his horse isn't gonna have an escape. Yeah, so his horse will probably trade then for the bishop, which I don't really want him. But his horse is gonna be screwed. Okay. We're activating. Alright, so we kind of did think that he was going to go there, which is fine. So I'm gonna take the horse. It's a good move, right? Okay. Alright. So I've got no checks as long as the queen is defending this square. Okay. But a check isn't really that important to me right now. It's a sad story. Having my be under attack. I think I'm gonna add a defender. Okay, because here I've got 1, 2, 3, and he's only got 1, 2, so it's kind of been minimalized for now. I could, let's think about this before I just move. So I could move here and pin, and then I could essentially take that on the next move, almost no matter what he does. I think I'm doing good. Okay. So we did see this. So my issue is my bishop is technically undefended, right? Which is a bit of a problem. but he is technically undefended. So if this ever had to open, that's for free. And then this is also a bit of an issue. So I don't think I want to move my queen there. I know he can't take because he's got a pawn. So the taking is not the issue. It's just if you wanted to take this way and I go up and I lose that piece. So that's not an option. I could always move my pawn up. And then that could essentially help me. So if you think about it, his knight is technically going to go like that, right? So if I move my pawn one up, I could essentially start defending against that, even though it's not going to come. Because if I go here, and then discover region, there's nothing. So that doesn't help me to do that. I can move this way, right? But again, the same kind of issues. This is really something to think about. I don't want to take this one because I'm barricading. So taking that one's not an option for me. I think moving this pawn up one is the best option that I do have right now. It also just gives him a bit of a waiting move. Okay, so this adds some options. So if I take and he takes, I have got a check. That's a nice check. And then on top of that, this is also defended. So we're going to say check. This is all going to be okay. So let's play it out. So take, check. Okay, if he moves forward, who cares? If he goes that way, then no. So it's takes, check. Okay. If his queen comes over here to defend, then I think I just push this pawn again because it is defended. And I say check. If he moves this way, the queen is for free. If he moves that way, the queen is for free. If he moves this way or this way, the queen is for free. So he has to go over here. Alright. And from there, I've got basically nothing. Well, technically, so if I take over here, right? So the king moved over there, the queen moved over here, and I say check, and the king moves back, which is one of the only spaces that it has to defend the queen. Right? I take the rook with my queen, and then I push my pawn again to say, check, and then I can take his queen back. So that's technically like a biggish trade, I guess. So that is an option. It's just a pity I don't have any attacks on his queen. And I've got no discoveries. If I put the horse, because this is now defended by my queen, put the horse over here, and then I take, and then there's no discovered checks. And there's not really a good way for me to remove the bishop. Another option I have is I could run my king and then eventually go in there. That way my rooks are connected and I don't need these two to be defending. And yeah, I think that would solve a lot of my issues. It's just the pawns are already starting to storm down my way. If I move here, this also defends my bishop, which would allow me to take a lot more easily. I think that's going to be what I'm going to go for. Okay. I don't think I want to take with my queen. My queen is very strong here because his rook can't attack me at all. So I don't think I want to take with my queen. If I take with the horse, let's play this answer. If I take with the horse, this keeps the tension. From there, you know, I still have a lot of options. Oh, he's just so fortunate with his queen over here. If I take with the bishop, right, then there's probably going to be a trade and a trade. So if I take with the bishop, it's probably going to be a trade, and then I can't take with my queen because I need to defend the horse. Here's also a thing here. Okay, so I think I'm going to take with the horse just because it keeps my options open, and my queen doesn't have to stay defending then. Okay. This bishop is so powerful. If I attack the queen, right? So these are all the squares that I am covering. So if I move over here, I'm going to be covering these squares as well. Okay. So the queen is then going to get a prime opportunity to just return to its side of the board, and I don't really want that at all. If I take over here, right, he's of course gonna take back. Okay, I think that's pretty certain. And then the horse is for free. So that's a nice idea. Alright, and then his queen is of course gonna come to defend because there's no other choice. Take the queen, he takes back. I say check. And then from here, right, from here, I say discovered check with my rook. Okay, and then from here, I can say check. And I can pick up a rook and call myself almost winning. I think that's my move. So let's play it. So he's gonna take, and then I said I'm gonna say check. Okay, we've worked all of those out so far. Check, and okay, so now we're gonna be a little bit stuck. So this is kind of a double attack, but also kind of not. Let's think about this. My horse here is pretty safe. It's just a pity it's not an outpost, which is sad. I can also come here to attack the bishop. Okay. And then his bishop has got a lot of spaces to move, so that's almost the point. It's a pointless move. I'd rather cut his king off here. So this is a no-go. Let's take that away. Okay. I can try and get my horse back into the game, and we can control this square. I never want to take this. Not now. Not while he's there. So that could be a nice idea. I can also outpost my horse over here. So So I think that's pretty much where I'm going to start. Because yeah, technically we're even in material. I just have an extra piece. So I guess the bot is going to want to trade. Yeah. Can't take back that way. I have to take back this way. You're going to say check. No. Okay. Woo. Alright, so that is a bit of an issue for me. Just because it's not very easy for me to defend against. So I think I'm going to have to just try and run my king. So he's got 1, 2, 3. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 to get in front of it, so that's not going to work. Alright. I'm going to have to give up my horse. Yeah. I think we fucked up, guys. Yeah. Yeah, this is it. GG. So if I go here, I'm delaying the inevitable because it's next to me to do that. So I can push forward, but who cares? Another option is to go here. Alright. Then he's just going to take. I've got nothing. Nothing. I think the bot is victorious. Eventually, finally. I should have defended and I could have moved my pieces. Okay, well, I guess we're preparing now for this end game. I'm gonna let the bot checkmate me. I'm a gentleman. But yeah, their goal now is obviously just to trade everything and win. Yeah. Okay, very patient on the bot's behalf. I don't really want him to just take a pawn for free. So we just need to try and think about a nice way to save this. So at least here, I am defending quite a bit of the stuff. He can't keep moving forward, but that is obviously where they're going to go. And I don't foresee the bot making any blunders. Okay. So I think I'm going to go here just while I'm at it. At least that way my king can also move forward. His king can't move forward at all. For a pawn. Maybe we get lucky, but honestly, I don't think so. Yeah. I saw that coming. Oh. Are we going to draw? I'll draw. Okay, the bot doesn't want to draw. I got so happy for so long. I'm kind of really fun. Nice. I need to. Okay, so I was thinking about going like that, but it doesn't work for the position where I'm at. can try pushing. If he takes, I take the balls. If I had gone, yeah, that would have been a nice fork. So, I'm trying to think about what I want to do here, because yo, it's full of trouble. I need to try and stay this side, yeah. Okay. Check. Through. I don't think we're going to be able to even get close to holding this, so I don't think that should be the goal. I think the goal should... I think his king's going to go there next move. Just because he got off of that square. I don't know, I have a feeling. So I need to keep on defending here. Right, so he's got 2 pawns that he can push. His king currently can't get close with my first stone. So on his side, if he wants to trade, right, I'll take. And then he goes forward. I go this way. I'll make it there in time, but he's got 2 of the guys. So I think he's just going to trade down now, because yeah, he's won. He's won. There's no ways they make like a mistake. So luckily he can't get in here. If I go this way though, then he walks in there. He's gonna walk in here anyways. Because, you know. So he's gonna walk in here. Yeah, we called it, boys. Okay. That pawn is gone. Doesn't want it. He's not playing like a human. So my horse is now cut out of the game. Completely. Okay, well, let's give it a try. I can't defend. Take it. The guy's a psycho. I think if I was playing this game, I would have already traded everything a long time ago. Maybe that's why I'm not a 2100 bot. Yeah, I'm technically attacking, but the attack is useless. Okay. So there's no ways the guy's gonna let me stalemate. Come on, walk. doesn't help me trying to attack you. Okay. You think it knows how to ladder mate? Excuse me. This is going for another queen. Man, disrespecting, bro. Yeah. Okay, well, it was our first ever loss against the bots. We're doing best of 3, so I'm going to play him again. And if I win, then we go to the tiebreak. If I lose, then I think we start our training, and this is the guy to beat. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day.